be right with you. All right, good morning. Welcome back. Crooked Canyon Cabin. Nice. I think it's gonna be, I hope it's gonna be nice. Used rock saw, concrete saw. All that stone over there, I'm hoping can be cut up into nice veneer for the basement and the stone fireplace I'm planning. And yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it works. Got a great deal on it. It was $500, but usually these are a few thousand. Was in a little bit of an accident. That big windstorm we had in December, the guy had it in his travel trailer and the whole trailer tipped over and rolled. So it's a little bit out of alignment, but it does still run, still cuts. And I think I hope I can just either bend this arm back a little bit with like a jack and maybe my excavator, or just run it the way it is. First thing we gotta do is get it out of the truck. It's kind of heavy. Oh, that saves your back, huh? A little bit of a risk for a pretty big reward, because if we can cut our own stone veneer with this thing, it's gonna save my arms and it's gonna save us a ton of money because we can have all that sandstone right here on the property. So I'm hopeful. First and last time I made a fireplace, I used a 8 or 9 inch angle grinder, or a few of them because I burnt a couple of them up, and just spent hours and hours grinding rock. So I wasn't gonna do that again. I've been looking for one, something like this, a table where you put the rock up on it and just slide it through. And I think this will be fantastic as long as we can get it rolling. But today I'm thinking we're gonna get a restart. Sorry about the mess in here. I usually like to at least fake that it's a little more organized, but we're gonna go upstairs, frame that bathroom. It's been a long time coming. Well, I'll be honest with you guys, I feel a little bit like a phony. I never actually finished this subfloor. I was tired of doing it, and I didn't quite get these joists level. So I gotta come back, do a little planing, and then pin all these down before I start my wall. Well, it wasn't so bad. I dreaded doing that job, but it's done now. Woohoo! Subfloor done for real this time. Now we'll do some framing. You can't see the hoop, it went in. All right, first thing, I think we'll drill a hole in the floor where I'm gonna run my plumbing, so I know exactly where I'm gonna run my wall. So back here in the kitchen, we'll have a wall in front of these beautiful logs, and then we'll run it right up. Shade to this side of those holes so we can run plumbing. Head of the screw is deformed. You don't see that very often. 2x6. Originally planned to just stay with 2x4s, but since the price of gas is falling, I decided a small cabin, less noise if we went with 2x6s. Also, plumbing would be run easier through 2x6 walls. So, we're going with 2x6, but that means, you know what? Another trip to the hardware store tomorrow. I'm going to Lowe's tomorrow. See you then. I know, I said I wasn't coming. So I've been wasting time all morning here in town, but guess what? There's a connection we had undone under the dash, and when I plug that in, we have AC. Heat still doesn't work, but that means we're good for another 6 months. Yeah. Well, by the time I get out there, it's gonna be 90 degrees. I think we're gonna do a little plumbing today. Cool in the basement. Hey, look at that, painted blue. I was just thinking the AC feels so nice, I'm gonna add that to my favorite list of inventions. Wire strippers, hydraulics, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, nail guns. Looks like he's painting it right now. Gotta start thinking about insulating that ceiling in the cabin. When it's hot and sunny, it's gonna get real warm in there. I think it's time to hook up our water tank, our pressure tank. I didn't put a sleeve around this, but I think I'm supposed to. Someone said it in the comments, and I do think it's code. Well, I don't have a sleeve that's gonna fit in that hole and around that pipe, so I'm just gonna try to jam these shims in there, and hopefully that's good enough. I saw my neighbor, his only had spray foam around his coming through the wall, so hopefully this will work and pass inspection. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to dig the water line up probably and then re-drill the hole, which would be not ideal. That check valve down at the pump works pretty well because all that water is right here at the start. Get one more in there. There we go. Hopefully that'll pass. Alternate my clamps. That's a YouTube tip. Makes sense. So we'll do it. Thank you. Pressure tank is now hooked up. We bought some conduit, so we'll back this outside and then hook up the pressure tank. Spent a couple hours at the hardware store and it's already lunchtime. Well, look at that. Oh, Joanne made this. This was absolutely fantastic. Sweet potatoes, burger, some sort of homemade dressing. I don't know, but this is one of my favorites. First time favorite. All right, we'll get back at it after this is gone and we take, 5-10 minutes. Let's try it. Remember, I'm not an electrician, so don't follow what I'm doing. Not a how-to. I believe the pump should already be set to the pressure stand-ins we want, 40-60. So we're all wired. Last thing I gotta do is cap this, otherwise we'll have a real issue there. Once we turn the pump on, water should flow and fill up our tank, but not leak anywhere. I hope. Throw it to 240. There you go. There you go. Water flowing. Oh! Pressure relief valve popping off. Yeah. I'm not a plumber. Maybe I should have that open. Well, that's why you put this on, so the tank don't go up through your roof. Maybe I gotta have that open when I'm filling the tank. Let's try that. We'll go get a hose. Okay, we'll leave that open. Run this hose outside. Try it again. And if that doesn't work, I'll have to call a plumber. Pressure's at 30. Why is that thing popping off? I wonder if I got the wrong valve. It's a 30 PSI valve. Ah! Why did I get that one? I got a feeling there's gonna be a lot of store runs here when I'm doing electrical and plumbing that I have this much experience in. Yeah, that was a rookie mistake. Definitely need a 70 or a 75 pressure relief valve, and somehow I have a 30. And they're not adjustable, so I gotta go buy one. But I guess it'll give me a chance to go get some more insulation. And I might just do it now and then have a full day work tomorrow. No store trips. So we'll see you in the morning. I left the basement door open and let that basement dry out a little bit. Probably gonna be a polar bear in there tomorrow morning. 75 PSI, 4 times the hardware store today. Got a bunch more insulation. Let's not make a habit of that. All right, now we'll see you tomorrow. We got our test results just emailed to us for the water test, and water's good to drink. Potable, drinkable water, nothing harmful in it. We're gonna start drinking that well water, and we're probably gonna start filling the water here and bringing it back to the city, because who wants to drink city water? Any bears in here? Are we dry? All right. Help on the farm, somebody with a truck and 2.
Not scared of dirt, willing to work till the cows come home.
No excuse, but I just want to clarify. This was the only pressure valve in the section with these T-bars. So I just figured it went to a system like this, but I shouldn't have figured. And 2 aisles down is where the 75 PSI one was. Anybody want a slightly used 30 PSI check valve? I think we're ready this time. I believe we can close the system off. The tank should fill. Our pressure gauge should go to 60. We should see no water. I hope. I can hear water. I see pressure building. Now 30, 40, pump's running on 2,000 watts of AC output. There it is. Went a little past 60, huh? Might have to adjust my screw. And everything's looking good. Should probably get a strap for this, since that's a lot of water in there. Just kidding, not yet. That's pretty cool. That is, I don't know, it's just it's a cool feeling having water out here now. On demand, I can do so much more. I can clean my excavator over there. It definitely needs it. Start watering plants, have water to drink soon. Yeehaw! Yeah, it's got this funky cord, so an extension cord wouldn't work. Any of my extension cords anyway. But, fortunately, look at that. Looks like it'd fit right in there. Oh yeah. Look at that. Never seen that design before. Is there something wrong with the blade? Usually these are round or maybe like a triangle circle thing, but that one's totally different. Guess you can't put it on wrong. Can you? Guess you could. Could you? Gee whiz, I think that's why it was so heavy. Well, I think we're ready to see what happens here. Turn it on. Oh. Even prettier than I thought. Sorry, pretty. I mean, manlier. One of the best features of this is it's got this dust collection system, so there's not all that much dust flying around. If I can get this thing tuned in, it's gonna be just awesome. Try to straighten it out a bit so we can use that, but just really makes some cool cuts.
So much money and you can't beat the convenience. Are they hiring? Does your office?
Oh, it's time to clean up a little bit. My mom's coming today. I think we'll bury that out by the septic tank once we get around to it. You know, if we move the fireplace, I'm thinking about changing the stairs. You know, I don't know if I want to deal with this my whole life. I mean, I love how they look, but functionality might be a little more important. But it's like a two-part plan in my head right now. I'm thinking of moving this post here and having the stairs go up here and turn. It's a little narrow right here, but there won't be any head issues. I won't have to duck. And if I move this post here, it leaves more space in the kitchen for a different layout with a kitchen island. Keep thinking about it. See what happens. Still getting 10, 20 moths a day up there. Yeah, we're gonna have kittens in the pole barn again? Alright, now if I did this right, be able to slide our tongue and groove ceiling all the way through here. Oh, it's tight. Tight right there, but alright. Is this the installation crew? You guys gonna eat here?
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna see if you cars into you could throw some beds.
I'm gonna make bunks.
I actually
What's this part?
This is the bedroom.
Whose bedroom?
That's
Oh, if it's like time for lunch.
My filming range. You gotta get over there.
free entertainment. What you got on your lips? On your hand. What you got on your...
Try again, one.
Oh, it looks like my shooting.
Oh, usually I don't miss. Oh man. I can't.
What is it, the pressure?
Okay, I got it.
Oh, right behind Bo's head. Sure you did.
I did.
Want to get in the back?
No thanks.
Huh?
See ya.
Yes or no?
No.
Since we're working with a log that tapers, we gotta go freehand cut this one. Should we do it on the table saw? I'm better with a circular saw. Yeah, it's level. Just doesn't look it because the thick end of the log, thin end of the log. Really got to make some purchases now on some of the fun things, sinks, showers. We'll have to go shopping. Joanne. I told the boys to bring the gravel pile into the basement. Well, they did one load. Oh wait, 1.5 loads. Those didn't quite make it in, but I guess it's a couple more years before they're up to that task. All right, well, the day's winding down, so all dusty and dirty anyway. I might as well get into the insulation and see how much I can get done in the next hour. Here we go. All right, well, that goes a lot quicker than a lot of jobs around here. Just have these 2 bays where I gotta cut them all, and then 2 pieces where I need the big ladder. Only 4 bags left, so it went so quick now. Well, tomorrow's Friday. I might go to the hardware store again. I didn't think I was gonna, but boy, it would be nice to have that done and at least start a good bit of this side tomorrow. Here, I'm done talking. Tomorrow's Friday. See you then.
What? Next one's gonna be Finalizing.
All electric.
Everything this is?
The whole yeah, it's an electric mower. Hey, shouldn't you be helping me? See if we can get 9 bags in. Right, boys?
Yeah.
You think they're wondering why we don't just get a delivery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, worried about which Lowe's truck they'll bring. They bring a big one, and then we'll have to move it anyway, so we'll just pick it up. If we can get 9 bags in, it won't be too many loads before we're done. Right, Bo?
Yeah. Right, Dad?
That's right. We fit 9 in there, and that's my worry that they would have brought this, and well, I guess the forklift could have brought it up to the cabin. Oh, he's sleeping and eating at the same time. How am I looking?
What? Oh, he's good.
I gotta hit that rock.
No. Stop.
Stop.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Woo! Did you get it in the basement?
What?
All right, I think it's time to give these windows a little clean, and I can't take it anymore. Thanks for helping. Guess I gotta get back to work. Got all the hard spots done on the windows. Just gotta do these last 4, the dirtiest ones, and then we're gonna throw some insulation in. Not gonna get as far as I expected on a Friday, but I didn't even think I was gonna clean the windows, and I'm glad I did because it just feels way better. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but that just looks awesome. And this just looks disgusting. Would you wear gloves if you were doing this job, or you think I'm being a wimp? Yuck, there's actually a smell to it too when you're up here. Not pleasant. Done! The windows! Woohoo! If I really Don't like doing insulation because you got to wear all this stuff. Usually it's hot. Really, really don't like cleaning windows with moth, P-O-O-P all over. So, matter of perspective. I'm glad to be doing this right now. So this is R30. Thinking about adding another R12 right here. I can't find it in the rock wool. And I don't think fiberglass is just gonna sit in here form fitted. It's just gonna fall out. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. There we go, half done. Well, actually quarter. You know what I mean. See, we got this extra space. I'll be thinking about it all weekend if I don't try it. See how hard it is to split this in half. Well, if I had a bigger saw, this would be easy. I mean, that's not terrible. It kind of rats it up at the end, but will it friction fit? Stay? Ain't gonna be as easy. Glad we tried it today, because now we can spend our time this weekend thinking about what we're gonna do next. Imagine if I did that, lost the whole episode when I broke my phone right at the end. Should I wash these rags or burn them? Yes! We're getting somewhere. I feel like we're making some serious progress this week. I hope you enjoyed this one. More to come. I gotta get out of here. I hope you all have a great weekend. As always, I really appreciate everything you do for the channel. Liking, subscribing, hyping, all of it. Thank you. You're making this thing happen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.